Now we've got a few more minutes left. I can't believe that took that long, but that's important. We did have a lot of people writing in this week, Vince. Tomorrow we're having the virtual memorial for our good friend Joanne Lara. And we hope that everybody will join us at that. It's free and it's online and everybody can come to that. We've had many parents writing in and saying they don't know how to explain death, and specifically Joanne's death, to her students, to their children, and asking, how do you explain this to our kids?
And I think a lot of that obviously has to do with their level of understanding of things, right? So the way we would talk to, say, a preschool or kindergarten to someone who's, to a young adult or a teen would be completely different. But I think the idea is talking about life cycles, right? How much, and also how connected to the person who's passed away as well, right? I mean, it might be completely different from a parent than from an extended family member or a neighbor or a friend that they don't have a real tight emotional connection to. But talking to them about life cycles, talking to them about the birth, living, dying, it's part of a life cycle. It's part of every living organism's life cycle. Using each family's individual religious beliefs is important, right? If you're getting support with this through your AB agency, make sure you talk to them about your religious beliefs. What do we believe? Do they go to heaven? Do they go to another place? Is there rebirth? Is there, we want to support your belief in your families to make sure that the child understands the religious connotations to death, right, or into rebirth. So there are a lot of different points. I'm kind of jumping around a little bit, but it is a very serious, subject that comes up, and it's going to continue to come up over different phases of their life. So we address it a little bit differently depending on what developmental stage they're in. But younger kids, we talk more about life cycles and permanency. The older kids, it's a little bit more of emotional. What are you going to miss? What good memories did you have? And looking at, having them process the actual grief that they would be feeling, as well as what would be something that they can do to celebrate that person. In like the memorial tomorrow is a great example. We're celebrating because they were great people. They loved everybody. And this is what we do. It's like a birthday party. We do that for people that are living. This is what we do when they pass. And we make it a positive experience for them, which will help them process their grief.
And that's so helpful, Vince. Thank you so much, because I know a lot of people have been asking for that. We're almost out of time, and we have a couple of more things. Michelle has written and said, have a safe week. Somebody said, I had to talk to my daughter about the diagnosis right after she was diagnosed at 7. Her classmates were calling her names like weird. And I do think that, unfortunately, the world, I think if we could do it any way we want to, it might be different, but the world is going to say things to your child about being different. And man, I want to change that, but that is a thing. But then really quickly, we
to some extent change the definition, change the power of that word.
Yes.
You're weird. I'm wonderfully weird. Yeah. It's fantastic.
Celebrate.
I'm not like that person. I am different. I am wonderful. Mm-hmm. I am wonderfully weird. And if we change the definition of that, it's not as powerful. It's not as painful as the other child might intend it to be, which means then it becomes non-functional and they'll stop doing it.
Thank you so much for that, Vince. Hey, thanks for watching Autism Live. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.